Leo. I'm going to do a reading for you guys tonight. See what's in the energy for you. You got the World, a change, one cycle ending and another one beginning. Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what else we get. I guess this is something to do with work. That's what I'm picking up. Something about your work has changed. New opportunity, new beginning. It's definitely a cycle that has ended. And a new one beginning. Everything comes around in cycles. One dropped off. Alright. Still that Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, stability. Just grab the card. Alright. We had the Emperor at the bottom. That's that stability. That authority figure. Then we have the King of Wands. And look, he even bent. He really wanted to show himself with strength. There's your card, Leo. Do you have someone that's come back? You've got the choice of two. You have an Emperor and a King of Wands. Did you have a player or a no committal person from your past that's decided to come back now that you've found someone stable and there's a true Emperor that can support? Because you're having to have some strength about you, and there's definitely a cycle that has closed out and a new one that has begun. Wow. I thought it was to do with a job. It still could be a job, don't get me wrong. But definitely these two are seeing you as stable, grounded, and in control of your life. Know what you want and see your independence. And as I look at that, we've got the Six of Cups under there, that nostalgic energy, and I feel like it's coming from this one. Someone realized what they have lost and has decided to come back. But I think your Emperor, he's already come through, and if he hasn't, he's there, he's waiting. But I think you had a connection with this one, just that they're not committal. They don't want anything long term. I think they're more of a pain in the ass than anything else. But you still got that attraction to them, which is why you've got to have the strength not to go back to them, not to go back to the past. You've really got to look at and weigh up your options of, do you want to waste more time with this one and to see, are they going to grow up? Or do you want to take the new option and someone that shows more stability and is emotionally open and is mature and wants an actual adult relationship? But we've got the Page of Swords that has popped out on top of the World with the Ace of Swords, clarity. So your Page of Swords, communication coming through. Someone's found clarity. I think it's too late. Yeah, look, Knight of Wands, impulsive, rushing in. Because you know what, I think this one has felt or has seen this one around and has made them realize that they are about to lose the best thing that they ever had. But the cycle's closing out on this one. It's ended. Things have changed. You've grown. You've got the clarity and you've found your truth of what you want. You know, Page of Swords is all about communication. You're not afraid to speak your truth. Speak what you want. Have what you want. Oh, the Magician. That's on top of the Emperor. I like that. I feel like this Emperor is someone that you have, you know, something that you've manifested in yourself. Someone that is stable and that can give you the love that you deserve. Someone that can show that love as well and is mature in talking about it. And, you know, someone that can both work together as a team, and not you having to drag the other person up to your level. Someone that's on the same level as you. Oh, as I say that, they can give the same love as what you give and what you deserve. I think this King of Wands was all talk and no show. Had big ideas but never followed through. And you want an Emperor that can, and look, the Emperor comes straight out on top of the King of Wands. I don't think the King of Wands is no match for this Emperor. I think they're going to try. I think they're going to try and, you know, change your mind, try to bring you around. Try and bring up a lot of old memories from the past that try and make you remember what yous had and how yous were. But I think when you look back at that, as much as you can look back at it, it's not what you wanted. You wanted something more traditional, something more stable, something that you could see where it was going. And this King of Wands could never give it. And I think you always hoped that they would grow up and that they would see your worth and see how much, you know, how much you're giving and how good you were for them. And King of Wands on top of the Emperor. The Emperor and the King of Wands come out. Oh, you've definitely got your work cut out for you. I think, like I say, I think they're going to try. See, they want a reunion. But, you know, I think this is what you're looking for. This is what you're going for. Something more stable. Something that you can work towards. And someone that can build with you. And when you know, have them hard times, they're there to help and to give you that stability and take the weight off your shoulders. I don't think this King of Wands was ever interested in helping. I think it was all about take. And as much as you were their stability for them and you were their shoulder that when they needed it, I don't think when things hit the fan for you that they were ever there for you, and they ever sort of repaid that or showed that they could be that Emperor, you know, that strong masculine man that can stand up and shield his woman and protect them. I think they were all about themselves and their ego and trying to find something better, and just all fun and games. And I just don't think, by the looks of it, that that's what you're looking for. You've manifested in something. You want an Emperor. You want someone that is going to show you that and that can shield you from things and can give you that emotional support, but can also provide. Then you having to work yourself into the ground and always second guessing what you mean to somebody. And look, 10 of Cups at the bottom. It's what you're wanting. Strength. We got the 7 of Pentacles, and I've seen that before. You're wanting to see results. You're wanting to see, like, you know, what you put into a connection and what you put into somebody. You want to see results. You want to see that back. You don't want to keep putting into somebody and not seeing anything come from it, having to second guess yourself all the time. You want to see the progress and you want to see things move further. And you got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're looking ahead. You've changed, you've got confidence, you know who you are, you've got the strength. I think this person really took a lot from you, and they really put you down to the point where you really wondered maybe what you done wrong, or yeah, like why weren't you good enough. But I think you're over that now. I think you've really looked at all angles and you've healed, and I think that's why this Emperor is coming through now. But you know what you want. You're looking ahead. You're not looking to go back to the past and go back to someone that's wishy-washy and doesn't know what they want in their life, and probably at the end of the day doesn't really know who they are. You want someone that knows who they are and can grow with you. It's kind of like a King of Wands is a child relationship, you know, that teenage relationship. And then you've got an Emperor that is that adult relationship, that, you know, man of the house. That's what you want. Yeah, Ten of Wands, become a burden. Too much. You're not interested in the past anymore. You're moving forward. And if you haven't met this Emperor yet, he's definitely very close. Ten of Wands, you're over it, you're moving past. You're not interested in the past anymore. You're not interested in anyone that has that King of Wands energy. You've left them out in the cold. You're not interested. But they're riding on in. They want to try again. Look, Hangman. It's going to put you in that position, I think, because they're going to come through and probably tell you what you want to hear. You know, bring up things from the past, things that were good. Yeah, look, they're going to come through strong, passionate, tell you everything that you want to hear, tell you that they want this, 10 of coins. But at the end of the day, it's just going to put you in the 5 of swords. And you're moving away. You're moving away from that rocky water. You've had enough of the in and out energy and non-committal. Look, you're looking for something more stable, and you've got that new beginning coming. If this Emperor isn't here, yeah, he's definitely on his way, and I would go for that. Totally up to you in how you feel. Sometimes you can have that really strong connection with somebody and really hope for them to grow up, but it's whether you want to wait around for it or not. You're definitely going to have some strength back, because I feel like this King of Wands is going to come in and try and do everything they can to stop this Emperor coming through. At the end of the day, you've got to weigh up what you want out of life and what you're willing to accept. If you want to wait around and wait for this person to grow up and hope they grow up, they could grow up in this lifetime, it could be another lifetime, but I feel like they're always going to be connected to you, because it definitely is a connection. But yeah, totally up to you in what you decide, but I say go for the Emperor. He looks stable. 8 of Cups. Reminiscing. Thanks, Leo.